Hey gorgeous ladies, I'm Jane Mann from Single Female Friends, and this is tip 3 in learning to love yourself. How good are you at selling yourself? If you're not very good, or you don't think selling yourself is a nice thing to do, then that just makes you part of the great British public, because it is peculiarly British not to sell yourself. We're very good at saying that we haven't got any particular talents or we haven't achieved very much. And for women, that's even more powerful. We do it a lot. We kind of undermine ourselves. And the problem with that is that as you're telling people over and over again over the years, oh, I'm not very good at anything really, you're actually tuning into that. You're hearing it, and because you say it so often, guess what happens? You start to believe it. You start to really believe that you haven't achieved anything, that you're not talented at anything. And I'll guarantee that's not true. You know, right from birth, you've started achieving, and some of that was automatic. So you learn to breathe, you learn to walk, you learn to talk, you learn to get a spoon in your mouth, you learn to get food on the spoon that went into your mouth. You know, you learn to make friends at school, you learn to maybe swim, drive a car, maybe you got married, you got your first job and brought in your first salary. All of those things are achievements. And if you were to sit and think about everything that you'd done, you would be astounded by it. Now, years ago, I was asked if I would coach somebody. It was a young female, and she had been travelling across the world and had backpacked around Australia for a few months, and then came back to the UK and said she needed some coaching, which I was really happy to do. The very first thing she said in the very first coaching session was, I haven't really achieved very much. Oh my God, I was just absolutely astounded. Of course you'd achieved things. It was incredible. And I gave her an exercise to do, and I'm challenging you to do the same exercise. So right from the very first breath, what have you achieved? Just get yourself an A4 piece of paper and a pen and write down everything that you've achieved. Everything that you can do. Can you drive a car? Can you bake a cake? Are you great at cleaning windows? Do you knit? Are you great at social butterfly? You know, I've got some great friends and they've all got different talents. I don't even know whether they recognise it, but I've got one person who could literally make friends with anybody. I have one who has got an affinity with animals without a shadow of a doubt. I've got one who is incredibly kind, and I don't know what I'd do without her. I've got one who is a great businesswoman. She's just got that kind of mindset. So they've all got very separate talents. So get yourself an A4 piece of paper and start writing, and I will guarantee your hand will get tired before you have finished writing all your achievements. Don't forget, self-love isn't just about being kind to yourself and, you know, face masks and pedicures and manicures. It absolutely isn't. It's about recognising how wonderful you are. It's about recognising how unique you are. Go on, I challenge you. Try it. I'll see you for the next tip soon. Bye.